How you guys doing? This is very important too in reference to analyzing this government piece of shit that tried to claim he thought I was taking the food off his plate. You think if somebody owns businesses or somebody's an athlete and they're faster and more productive than you thought that was taking food off your plate? Did you claim that you thought I ate on plates that you made or silverware that you made, government man? Did you falsely try to claim that my money or my mother and father's money you thought belonged to you and your people of your criminal organization? You need to get tried in court. We need for you to explain what you mean by you thought somebody was eating off your plate. You talking about athletics? When somebody's a better athlete than your athletes? And any ties that you have to any athlete in sports or in the entertainment industry, any actor or actress, Mr. Satellite Man, they have to get blackballed for life. And their families do too. You understand that, right? If you're tied in with anybody in business, or they tried to steal my mother and father's businesses or companies, all those people have to be blackballed from business too. And they have to lose their business licenses forever. And nobody in their family could ever get a business license. And in reference to universities, none of your family members are allowed to attend any accredited university in this country because you're violating the fact that I'm an alumni of several universities, meaning I'm a previous student of certain universities, which means your family can't go to those universities and you have to be banned from all universities. So you could never have any high-level education credentials of any kind. Do you understand that, government man? And in reference to performing arts, you can't even be in performing arts. You can't be in the music industry either because you tried to murder me. You tried to steal my mother and father's network of media broadcasts and companies and news networks. So you can't be on the news either. They can blackball you from that. And there's all kinds of other things they can blackball you from. Restaurants, grocery stores, products, all kinds of things. They can blackball you from different types of vehicles, different types of travel, different types of all kinds of things. They can blackball you from wearing certain types of clothing and different types of products that come from clothing stores or shoe stores or businesses. Do you understand that, government man? They can blackball you from soap and shampoo products too. And if you ever tried to buy any or you tried to get somebody else to buy it for you and you tried to sneak it to yourself, they can arrest those people too. Shouldn't do the dirty things you do in this country, government man. This country has specific laws that are different than where you came from. Do you understand that? Even if you're a former president, governor or mayor, police chief or cop or task force agent, or even if you're in the fucking military, even if you're anybody, you can get prosecuted and blackballed from all kinds of things. You can even get blackballed from listening to music in America. Or watching things or reading things. They can blackball you from newspapers. They can blackball you from all kinds of things. You're going to get prosecuted one of these days, man. But in reference to your people claiming you thought somebody was taking food off your plate, you've never paid for my meals. I've never ate your fucking food, motherfucker. And my parents owned grocery stores. I don't think there's ever been a day in America when there wasn't food on the shelf in a grocery store of some type. So you think somebody was taking the food off your plate, you need to be very specific in reference to your explanation because it could cost you your life. Your games of fraud and attempts of murder and mutilations. And don't forget, my family owned farms in America. And some farms in other countries. Which those other countries can prosecute the American politicians too. And other things can prosecute the government, for their crimes in America. So in reference to your government agent, you claim that somebody was taking the food off your plate This country's not obligated to your country. If your race overpopulated, you don't have a right murdering Americans to try to steal the food in America for your country either. There's an importing and exporting products of goods business and history that's been going on for hundreds of years. So in reference to your tricks, government man, you have to get prosecuted for your lies and your tricks and manipulations and your fabrications and your abuses that you have done to me, and you probably did things to other people too, didn't you, government man? You need to get prosecuted for those things too. So in reference to the activity of you claiming that somebody was taking the food off your plate, we need to see what time and date that was. And anything they make up or fabricate, they must get prosecuted. Just remember that. Your lies are not going to get you nowhere, man. Your imagination of what you tried to create with your lies during the time you people kidnapped me. There still is food in the shelves of my mother and father's mansions. There's probably even food in the refrigerators at my mother and father's mansions that have been there over 40, 50 years. You know, when you people murdered my father, you thought he was taking the food off your plate too, didn't you? You thought my mother was taking the food off your plate, didn't you? Well, that has to be analyzed, and you can face the death penalty, dirty motherfuckers. Better understand where you make your accusations. It can cost you your fucking life for what you've done to my parents and what you've done to me, you motherfuckers.